If you're seeing the Tinkercad unsupported file error, don't worry. This usually means the file you're trying to upload is in a format Tinkercad can't read yet. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly why this happens and how to fix it fast so you can get back to designing without the frustration. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick software fixes and easy how-to guides. First, let's understand the main issue. Tinkercad only supports a few specific file types for importing. If you try to upload a native CAD file like STEP or F3D, or even a regular image like JPG or PNG, you'll likely get the unsupported file message. That error doesn't always mean your file is broken. It usually means Tinkercad simply doesn't recognize that format. So the first fix is to use one of the supported file formats. Tinkercad works best with STL, OBJ, and SVG files. If your file is already in STL, that's usually the easiest option for 3D printing models. OBJ files also work well for mesh-based 3D objects. And SVG files are perfect if you're importing 2D graphics or logos that you want to extrude into 3D inside Tinkercad. Now, if your file is a JPG or PNG, you can't upload it directly. Tinkercad does not import standard image files as editable 3D shapes. Instead, you need to convert that image into an SVG first. A simple way to do this is by using a free online converter like Vectorizer.ai or Convertio. Upload your image, let the tool trace it, and export the result as an SVG file. For the cleanest conversion, use a high-contrast black and white image whenever possible. That gives you much better results when you bring it into Tinkercad. If you're working with a professional CAD file from software like Fusion 360, AutoCAD, or SolidWorks, the fix is a little different. Those programs often save in formats like STEP, IGES, or DWG, and Tinkercad cannot open those directly. What you need to do is open the file in the original CAD software and use Export or Save As, then choose STL or OBJ as the output format. Once it's converted, you should be able to import it into Tinkercad without the unsupported file error. Another thing to check is whether your file has a double extension. This happens more often than people think. For example, a file might look like model.stl.txt or design.svg.pdf. Even though the name appears to include a supported format, the real extension at the end is something else, and that can trigger the error. To fix this, right-click the file, check the full file name, and make sure it ends only in .stl, .obj, or .svg. If needed, rename it carefully so the extension is correct. Now let's talk about file size and complexity, because this can also cause Tinkercad to reject a file. Even if the format is supported, Tinkercad can struggle if the file is over 25 megabytes. Large or highly detailed files may be too much for the cloud importer to process. Also, if an STL has millions of triangles, the model may fail to load properly. In that case, you can use a mesh reduction tool like Microsoft 3D Builder or Mesh Mixer to simplify the model before importing it again. Reducing the polygon count often solves the problem instantly. So, the full process is simple. Check the file type, convert unsupported formats to STL, OBJ, or SVG, fix any double extensions, and reduce file size or complexity if needed. Once you do that, Tinkercad should accept your file normally. If this video helped you solve the Tinkercad unsupported file error, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more easy tutorials like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.